Want to move over here closer, it's fine. It'll make me feel better.
Yeah, let's be a united front here.
Well, I have to vote tonight.
Mm,
Oh, no.
yes.
Okay, we'll call the meeting to the, for the Inland Wetlands Agency, to order. It's 13th of August, Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Tonight we have Barbara Bach. We have Hannah
Walsh.
Walsh
Yes.
and Municipal. No public hearings tonight.
Do you want to appoint Hannah as voting member?
I'm sorry, yes, I need to appoint Hannah as a voting member since, we don't have a third, regular member tonight. Public communications? No. All right, so the first application, is the DEEP permit application for the Mumford Cove invasive plant management. Did everybody get that in their packet?
So
Yes.
that actually is not an application for you. That is just informational only. They've applied to DEP for this management plan, and you have to notify the wetland agency. That's all this is.
So we don't have jurisdiction.
No, that is correct.
That's what I wanted to ask, because I looked at that. There were a couple of discrepancies in my mind.
Mhm.
So one of the questions was, is it ponds and lakes or tidal waters? And in one they put tidal waters, and the other they put ponds and lakes.
Okay. All right, I'll just.
Mm,
And then
email
the
them.
second question I had, there was, it said, is the outflow usually flowing? And they said, no, it's flowing into Long Island Sound.
Okay.
I mean, it just didn't make any sense to me. And then what was my third one? And then it said, are downstream users affected? And they said, no. Yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I get we don't have jurisdiction, but I think,
Can I have that? And I'll just email the analyst to send it on. Okay, thanks.
thanks. All right, so there's that. Does anybody else want to say anything about that permit? Do they have any? If we don't, can't say anything other than, okay, but. All right, then we'll move on to approval of minutes. We have the minutes of June 25th, 2025.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of June 25th and July 9th.
Did I second that? That's what I said. All right.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the minutes of the 25th of June. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? So moved. And we have the minutes of July 9th, 2025.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded to approve the minutes of July 9th, 2025. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Now we're on to new applications. So we have the Burgess Park Pump Station at 40 Birch Street. And I have to say from the outset, I am embarrassed to say, I don't know where Birch Street is.
I know, I don't either. Yeah.
Greg Hanover, the Public Works, and I have Tom Lodo from AECom, he's the town's consultant engineer. We're looking to replace an existing sewer pump station at Burgess Park. This is a neighborhood, if you go up past Applebee's heading north towards Route 12,
Mhm.
you take a right.
Oh,
It's kind of surrounded by 95 and Clearansby Sharp Highway.
yep.
It's that little neighborhood in there, all the way at the end. Really.
Is it a right-hand turn?
It's a right-hand turn, going, there's probably about 67 homes in there.
Okay.
And way in the back, this property actually butts up, I think, to the state. Yes, this is the. If you're going northbound 95 and getting under Clearansby Sharp. There's like a U
Yep.
exit there, it's
Yep.
87, it's right there on the right.
Got
You
it.
can see it in the wintertime, this time of year, there's too much vegetation, you can't really see it. But this pump station's been there since probably the late 70s or so. It's what we call a can station. It's a big steel can that's put in the ground. And it's got the
Can you
pumps down
adjust a
below.
little bit? Sorry, so we can get it on screen. Just adjust the, yeah, thank you. There you go.
There we
Yeah.
All right. So in this pump station, it's because it's in the ground, it's starting to rot out. It's becoming a safety issue for the guys to go into. They have to go down into this thing to work on and maintain it. So we're looking to replace it. With a newer style pump station. Now, Tom kind of go through the description of what we're looking to do, and then where the wetlands are to the east of the site. We're working all the uplands, but just to kind of go through what we're looking to do.
Okay. Yep, Tom Loto with AECom. We're pretty much replacing in kind with the pump station. It's a different style pump station, but it's pretty much in the same location as the existing pump station. There's existing electrical equipment, generators of the town had a separate project that we're not touching any of that, but we're replacing in the same location with a precast concrete wet well. That there's gonna be submersible pumps that you can remove from the surface, so you don't have to go down into it's a hazardous environment to go down there to work on the pumps. And then there's another structure next to it, precast structure that's has the valves and et cetera, that's right adjacent to it, so I can just.
Yeah, just point out the existing
Yeah,
and
so-
then, yeah, what would be new?
So this is the wetland flagging, this is I-95 or the exit. So it's kind of sandwiched in between these residents are up higher, there's a pretty steep slope. So we're really sandwiched in between the wetlands and, you know, these existing properties. These are the existing electrical equipment, all that's pretty much staying the same. We're gonna have a new control panel. This is the existing pump station, there's a valve, there's a force main that goes out here, there's a valve chamber in there that we're reusing, we're not ripping that out or anything. So all the confines of the construction is right in this area in here. So. This is a larger size of this. So this is the new proposed wet well here. There's 3 hatches to get into the pumps. This is the valve chamber. And then this is the existing valve chamber that is remaining. And then these were the existing electrical fuel tank, and there's a generator, all that's existing. We're not touching that.
Can you go over the change in slab business?
Change the slide.
You said it's on a concrete slab. Is it on a concrete slab now?
So right here, this is a precast concrete wet well, so this will be down into the ground.
Yep.
And then this is a valve chamber, this will be below ground too, but there's, this is a precast concrete.
So what is all this kind of material?
This is going to be, right now existing, it's a pervious surface, it's gravel,
Okay,
and that's where it's gonna remain,
okay,
so it's not changing any of that.
okay.
We are extending this small area in here.
And what is that now and what will it be?
It'll be the pervious material, and now it's just kind of we have some photos.
Oh, but this is,
Oh, yeah, how fun.
wow,
So this is the surface, you can see this is the pervious gravel is existing.
Yep.
And this is the diesel tank, this is the some electrical control panels. This is the existing interior of that pump station, that steel can that we were talking about.
Mhm.
definitely doesn't look like the one on Fishman Road.
This is the 4th phase, this is the bypass. That's that little structure right here.
Mhm.
We're, we're using that.
Okay.
So what happens during construction? What is involved
We're
in
gonna
that?
The station.
Yeah,
During the construction, hopefully keep that as minimal as possible, but we're putting the structure back in existing location.
yes,
It's bedrock,
yes.
so
So you're taking the other one out and,
we're gonna have to
Get it.
bypass the station.
uh-huh,
So we'll bypass into this chamber here, the right over here, sorry. This will bypass around, there's a manhole up in the driveway, it comes down here, so we'll
Yeah.
bypass from here into there.
I guess I was wondering how much dislocation of soil and movement of that kind of thing.
There'll be some that'll be minimal, I mean, we need to remove the steel can.
Yeah,
And then there'll be some excavation in, this area, but basically by reusing the same location. we're
Yeah.
not Excavating as much.
so you're not bringing in a lot of heavy equipment or anything like that
There'll be some heavy equipment, because these precast
to
concrete
get that out.
structures are heavy. so
Yes.
They'll have to be big enough to,
Yeah.
be an excavator to,
Okay.
place those. But it's pretty minimal, because we're not, we're reusing existing. homes.
Right.
And how long do you think that work will take?
The longest time would probably be getting all the equipment and everything, but the construction itself should be like 6 to 9 months.
6 to 9 months.
Hmm.
Wow. And you can bypass it for that long, and that's okay?
Well, we would minimize, you know, like they're gonna do some prep work ahead of time and
Got
then
it.
minimize, the cost, definitely costs money to bypassing, so they'll minimize the bypass as much as possible.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You mentioned fish tower pump stations, it's essentially the same style.
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay, yeah,
Very
yeah,
similar to that, yeah.
yeah, no, yeah, it looks, that one looks good. Hannah, do you have any questions?
Yeah, no, just
Okay.
taking it in.
Yeah, okay.
There's existing fence around the site now, and that's,
Hmm.
is that staying in place now?
We're replacing it, but it's generally the same thing. So, question.
Good.
New section that you said you're gonna put the gravel, was there a reason that that's being extended?
Yeah, just to, you know, so that if we have enough, there's a pretty tight site out there, you know,
Mm.
we have a lot of existing. Equipment that's remaining, all of the electrical equipment is remaining, so we're gonna have, this is a new, pump controls panel that's being placed, so there needs to be some room to, you know, be able to work around there. These are,
Mm.
these are like 4-foot doors that will swing open, so you get to the equipment and stuff, so it's just really provide a safe environment for them to be able to work around. That's really it, just to have a little more room. Like I said, there's not that much room. This is a, yeah, this is a 10 scale drawing, so it's talking about like 10 feet.
Yeah. And it's good that it's pervious too. It's good that it's gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to avoid, you know, like there is bedrock here, so we don't wanna, that's why we're.
Get into it, yeah.
Minimize the amount of, rock removal that needs,
Mhm.
et cetera, so.
Okay, any
This
more
is
questions?
This is the bypass. So the bypass will be existing now, which is in, you know, next to the driveway, and then it's bypassing into that chamber. Those will be sound attenuated. bypass pumps.
Any other questions?
No, I'm good.
I think we
Maybe-
need a motion to classify
Yeah.
this.
I'll make a motion to classify the Burgess Park pump station as a minor.
I second that motion.
Okay, motion's been made and seconded to classify Birch's Park Pump Station as minor. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
I,
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? So moved. So we can't vote on it on the same meeting that we.
No, do you want to site walk it?
I don't think so.
I'm
I
good.
don't think I need to see it.
So we'll see you. We actually, is it okay to say we don't need to see him at the next meeting? It's up to you. I'm good. If you want to save yourself, in case you like coming here, you can come here.
Yeah.
too, But,
Mm.
but
Maybe here at the next one anyway, because we got one for coal pump station coming in, I think.
Oh, another
you're gonna
one.
be here anyway. Okay, okay. But that was a good presentation tonight. so
Yeah.
I'm good. Thank you. I like the pictures. It
Yeah, that's helpful.
was really helpful.
Yeah,
Totally.
what these things
we-
look like.
Those two maps are ours. One for one. Grab these back.
You can have that all of them. You want it or?
Yeah, actually, that's fine.
Yeah.
Angry one. Very good.
I need them. Alright, thanks.
Dave is handling this project, but he's on his way to New Hampshire, so.
Got it.
Mm.
Makes sense now. I think.
Gotcha, gotcha. When did they start putting pump stations in? 76 seems early. No?
Mm.
I
Wow,
mean, anytime you have sewer, you have to have a pump
I
station.
Yeah,
suppose that's true.
yeah.
I guess I just wasn't paying attention.
Mm. I don't even know where the one on Fishtown is.
It's just directly across the street from the
You,
driveway to my farm.
okay,
school.
so I know where about that is.
Mhm. It's right across the street from where that horrific accident.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
All right, do we have any other new applications that are not on this paper?
We do not.
Okay, Then we'll move on to pending applications, and it looks like the LBI Commercial Park 973 North Road has been withdrawn.
Withdrawn, that's correct.
Ah,
Yeah, they've been working with the Groton Utilities to get the stormwater straight. They withdrew their application because we were at the end of the time period,
Gotcha.
and they have resubmitted, so you will see it as a new application on the next agenda.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Any old business? And new business? Election of chair. How are we gonna elect chair? with
Well, I'm
this
gonna
many
make a
people?
nomination.
But there's only 3 people.
Well, Gary and Barbara, no, and Annie, 3 people missing. We can do it.
Of course you can.
Yeah, we can do it.
Make sure everybody's up for it.
They're up for it. I make a nomination.
And then am I
To-
gonna have to vote though?
No.
To
To nominate
favor, we do
Eunice
it.
Sutphen for chair of the Inland Wetlands Agency.
Do I have to second that? I
Mhm.
just second the nomination.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, motion's been made and seconded to nominate me to be the chair. You guys, good luck. Good
All
luck with
those in
that.
favor?
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Hi.
Opposed, abstentions, so moved.
Oh, there you
All
go.
right, you guys.
All right,
Now
so
she-
on the next agenda, we will have election of vice chair.
Okay,
Putting that on your radar.
all right.
Okay,
Yep.
good to know. Who's gonna be tapped for that?
I see, that's up to you guys.
Hopefully everyone shows up.
Sure,
We have a little more people than maybe.
yeah. So we don't have another meeting in August,
That is correct.
so we have
Yeah.
It'll
September.
be September.
And we're back to 2.
Labor Day's early, so it's gonna be a relatively early meeting.
Oh.
Labor Day's the first Monday.
Is
It
it
is.
really?
Yeah, right?
September 10.
September 10th.
Oh. It's not early.
Okay. And then hopefully everybody can pray for rain.
Hmm.
Oh, I know it. Oh,
Okay, so I give these back to
The clerk,
the clerk. Do I have to hand deliver them?
don't know. I would imagine you can scan and send them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. And then what do I write for myself? Since they don't know that I'm the chair.
I don't know what you read for, to be honest. Attends many meetings. I don't know.
Okay, and what did we say? 32? We figured we had 32.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Appreciate that. All right. Okay, guys, not
Nope.
quite a record, but
Nope,
I have a
not yet.
record of,
I've got a couple of things.
Oh,
Not yet.
okay.
Not yet.
okay.
Okay, report of staff.
Thank you.
Where was that? That's not even on here.
The
Chair.
next page.
Oh, next page. Okay. All right, you're on, Deb.
Okay, so I do have a couple of things. First of all, some of you may have already gotten postcards for the next community conversations. If you are in a
Yes,
flood
about
zone, you will
flood.
have gotten it.
Yes,
Everyone is welcome to attend,
everybody's in a
Um,
flood zone.
right? But people who are in the A zone or the X zone actually got postcards individually mailed to them. It's just about your flood risk, and you know, everybody can get flooded out. You don't, it's not
Yeah.
necessarily because you're in a flood zone. So that's the next community conversation. It is on the 20th.
Yeah.
If you do decide to attend, we'd really appreciate it if you just RSVP because
Mhm.
we're expecting a crowd. We want to have enough food.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
What time is it on the 20th?
It is 5:45.
we want you to have enough food too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And is it, can I just ask a sort of strange question, but in the email that was sent out today,
Mhm.
it seemed, is the focus going to be mainly insurance?
Partially, it's on insurance, but it's also, we're also going to have a number of stations around the room so that people can find
Mhm.
out whether they are in a flood zone or not.
Mhm.
So we'll help them with that, with the GIS. And if they are, and even if they aren't, if they want to explore flood insurance, there's a QR code that we're going to give them, so you can go right to FEMA and they'll give you, like, within 10 minutes, you put in some property information. They'll give you a quote that you can take to your insurance company. Because again, it's not just in the flood zone. Look at
Yeah.
Vermont, right?
Will there be information also about town in general? I mean, I'm thinking about downtown Mystic.
Sure,
And
but it's
places
more
that-
focused on
more
individual
individual-
properties.
yeah,
and-
got
and
it.
What you can do,
Yeah. Got it.
to keep
Yeah,
yourself safe.
okay.
But again, so just pushing that question a little bit more, other than insurance, so. You're gonna, I mean, what can you do to keep yourself safe?
Do you have a go bag
Hmm.
packed?
I'm sorry?
That's one thing, is recommending having a go bag
Okay.
packed in case you
Okay.
have to
Yeah.
evacuate. I mean,
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it'll be helpful for everybody.
Yeah, as well as, if you're in a flood zone and you want to put an addition on, what does that mean? What are the regulations, not in detail regulations, but what does that mean? Yeah,
Are you in a flood zone there with Eccleston?
I would
Yeah.
think so. You didn't get a
And
postcard?
it is flooded.
Well, I see ours is tidal, so is that,
Yeah.
is it,
Oh, no, if you're in a flood
Yeah.
zone, you might even be in a VE. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you're in an A. You'll get a postcard.
I'm sure I mean,
Yeah.
there's not a question in my
Right.
mind we are.
Yeah.
In Fishtown, I don't know.
I don't know, but it's flooded. Fishtown is flooded before.
Yeah, but
Krishna
Yeah.
Road.
property, I don't know if it is either.
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, I think, because then, I mean, there's a lot of, talking about, well, now it's you're in 10 miles, you're technically in a flood zone. I'm like, I don't
No.
think
Yeah.
that's true, but
Yeah.
But anyway, so,
Anyway,
all right, well,
yeah.
that's,
It'll be an interesting presentation,
Yeah.
I think.
and who's presenting?
So Diana Ifkovic from the state, she's the state coordinator for the NFIP, the flood insurance program. She'll be the main speaker. Dave Prescott will be there, who's also a certified floodplain manager. And then we'll have building officials, zoning officials from all of the various districts to answer any questions about, people wanting to put on additions, do I have to raise up my house? What do I have to do? That kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And actually, on this topic, I have another, so there was something I read somewhere, who knows where, but they were just talking about the possibility, mainly with the direction of affordable housing, about the state coming in and possibly, overseeing some of the land use regulatory, and is that anything you've heard anything about?
No, I mean, that there was a housing bill that the governor vetoed. That would have put some requirements on towns if they wanted to participate in certain programs.
Okay,
So,
got it, okay.
Yeah.
So another, okay,
Yeah.
got it, okay, good to know.
Okay.
Oh, is that it? Or you
no,
have
no,
another
I've got
thing?
more.
Okay, go for it.
I had a site visit with the owner of 3 Orchard Street in Mystic. I'm just gonna call up GIS so that you can kind of
I
see
think I
what
know
I'm
what
talking
that is.
about. And I've got
The
some
sidewalk, 'cause
photos.
remember there was, they
Yeah.
had a little,
Ye-
what was it? No, it wasn't sewer, what was it? Water, it was the water company.
Oh, okay,
Maybe they
right,
put a
Good.
pipe across the road.
right.
The
This
gas
is,
company.
this,
Yeah.
right, but this is actually closer to New London Road.
Okay.
Okay, so here's New London Road, West
Yep.
Mystic Avenue, right? So 3 Orchard is right here.
Okay.
Okay. This property owner has a catch basin right about here.
Mhm.
And the town of Groton has an easement, to discharge that pipe, like it's basically goes about this length, okay? So stormwater from the street flows onto her property and has essentially carved a channel through her backyard, right? That comes down to, a legit wetland that flows between all of these houses. I've got some pictures that I will show you. But you guys are, all right, let me just turn on
Do you know where this is, Hannah?
no, it's,
So do you know, so if you're coming from downtown Mystic towards Groton, yeah, so that's Route 1, New London Road,
Yeah.
yes, what's
Yeah,
showing there.
yeah.
And this is probably, I don't know, Deb, a quarter of a mile up the
so
hill?
maybe this helps a bit more. I'll just kind of zoom out. All right, so downtown Mystic
Uh-huh.
is over here, and then as you come up the hill, you go by the church.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
Baptist
continue,
church.
right? Okay. And
before you get to West Mystic Avenue,
it's
isn't
before
it?
you get to West Mystic
Yep.
Avenue. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I have an, so that gives you a rougher idea.
That's to the left. When,
Yeah, if you're coming up the hill to the
if you're
left.
coming up the hill, yeah.
Right, right. It's right before this
It's very,
turn, this right-hand turn
it's
that goes
very
down.
hilly there.
It is, it is. At any rate, so she's right here. This is the
Okay.
house, and you can kind of see the channel,
Yeah,
Yep.
right? Okay, so she gets debris from the street. You can see the catch basin here as well. She gets debris from the street, and wants to clean it out. She wants to bring a small machine, have someone bring a small machine in there to clean it
So
out.
really channelize it almost.
Not almost, but clean out the deltas.
Yeah.
That are in there.
Huh.
So anyway,
So it flows more and,
it's just the stuff that gets stuck.
Okay.
there, okay. So to. So this is looking up the channel towards the house. Okay, and this is looking down toward the wetland that's in the
uh-huh.
back. I'm gonna just stop my share.
Yeah,
here,
let me
if I
see
can
this
have on the
one or
screen.
the other. Hmm.
At any rate, I went over with her what,
Hmm.
share, there we go. That, and I went over.
Yeah,
with
it
her,
looks like it's
we need
mostly
to-
vegetation.
It's grassed, it grows.
Yes.
But we talked about how far from the wetland she needs to stay, and I just told her I wanted to run this by you guys.
Yeah.
And so that's before you keep going though, so where is the actual, is this wet? Is this soil?
I don't think so.
No.
I was out there and it did
Right.
not, right, there was nothing flowing in it,
Okay.
it really looks like it is a channel.
God, so where
But
is?
But it's
the
so
wetland?
wet, so dry now though.
Down here at basically the back of her property.
Oh, way
And
down
if
here.
you look over into it, you can see that there's definitely wetland vegetation in there, and that's the area that flows down in between the houses that are on
Towards Karen Stone's
Orchard
property,
and Ashby.
Orchard and Asprey.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
okay, so now I know
Mhm.
it's gonna come out,
Mhm.
okay, now I got it.
So, we went over, anything within 100 feet of the wetland is regulated, you would get a permit for that, so. She wants to avoid a permit, right, wants to avoid coming in to get a permit, so. So the area would be staked out by her contractor, and then she would be away from the wetland, removing material, so. I wasn't comfortable just saying, sure. So,
No,
to
yeah, I
run
got it.
this all by, it's a populated area, I'm sure I'm gonna get calls.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
there's a backhoe back here, or
Mhm.
whatever it is.
Mhm.
So I don't know if you all wanna take a look at.
That's what I was wondering.
You
So if
know,
there's no permit, can we go look?
to determine whether or not it needs a permit, sure you can.
Hmm.
So basically, I just wanna, so it's
Yeah, me
this,
too.
is it this, it's this
That's that
property,
one, yeah.
and so it's.
Thing out
Yeah,
here in this.
it's coming here and this, but I'm just,
I think she said this is probably.
but this is the wetland, so where's the channel, Deb? If
So-
this is the wetland, I'm assuming blue is truly the wetland.
This is actually the end of the discharge pipe that comes from the street.
Okay.
And this is just picked up from an aerial photograph by whoever digitized the
I see.
GIS.
Okay.
Is this the stuff she's talking about
This is
messing?
the-
Yeah.
Yes, this
Okay.
is the stuff she's talking
Yeah.
about. When you
Okay.
get to her property line, there's a fence and a gate, and you can look in here and it's.
In wetlands,
it's-
clearly.
That's wetland vegetation.
So this
Okay.
is truly well.
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, got it. Yeah, so I think this one would be a good one to have a peek at.
So, I know from setting up an appointment with her, she is not around Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, but she is around Monday and Friday. During the week.
Okay.
So if.
Late in the
gives me a couple
afternoon,
of-
probably for Annie. And
Well,
Monday.
Annie's not, no, Annie's not
Oh, yeah.
in school.
Oh,
I let go from that.
I know.
Well,
Oh, that's right. She
Yeah,
could go
time
any.
reduced so much, but yeah.
I wonder.
Um,
How about you, Hannah? What's your life and schedule and all that kind of
So I
stuff?
work like a regular full-time job during the weekdays, but I do get a break hour, typically an hour-long break around like lunchtime.
Hmm.
And if I let them know, hey, I need an extra 30 minutes on this day to go do something, they're usually pretty flexible with me moving it around.
Mhm.
So if I just let them know in advance.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And how far would you have to drive from your work? to-
Not far.
Yeah.
I work at my house and
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
yeah,
So I don't think it's gonna take an hour.
I don't either.
No.
yeah.
This will be, we're not having to go in deep anywhere and
Yeah, this is maybe like at most 15 minutes
Yeah.
drive for me, so it'd be 30 minutes. there, 30
Okay.
minutes back, and then that gives 30 minutes to look, which is probably more.
And
than
so,
enough.
well, so we have some flexibility in terms of time. So Monday, you said
Monday
Monday
or Friday.
or Friday? I'm good. Ooh, I'm not good, so hang on. No, I'm okay. I'm not good on the 18th for lunch, that's true. The 25th, I could do lunch. September 1st is a holiday, but the 8th, I could do a walk at lunch.
Is that a Monday?
Those are all Mondays.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably, at least right now, Mondays are probably better than Fridays, just driving to Mystic could be an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, insane.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me contact her and see if she's available either the 25th or the 8th.
Yeah, that sounds
Okay.
perfect.
Okay,
Midday.
midday, like midday being noon, 12:30, what do you think?
I would say at least 12:30 to 1
Okay.
as the starting point
Okay.
meeting there, so.
Very good.
All right, great. And you'll get back
All
to
right,
us?
and I will get back to you, yes.
Perfect.
So it's 25th or the 8th.
Right, so, and we'll schedule something, because it'll be a meeting, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
So,
absolutely.
yeah. Okay. Okay, so I have two other things that are quick.
Okay.
We're still fine.
Okay, well, long meeting now. So we've made some changes to the permit that you all issued. Right now, it is essentially a letter to the applicant saying, oh, you've been granted a permit and for these activities, and here's the requirements of it. Most people just think it's a letter saying, okay, I got a permit, and
Mhm.
don't realize the permit letter is what needs to be filed in land records.
Mhm.
So and so we've been finding that some permits are not being filed in land records, which is a requirement. So we're gonna follow the model of zoning board of appeals, the variances, as well as special permits, which is you get a letter saying you've been, right, you've gotten approval, and then literally have a permit form that gets filed in land records. It says who the owner is, what the regulated activity are, what the conditions of that are, and it looks more official, it's more obvious that has to get filed. We're also gonna take over filing it, as opposed to giving it to the applicant and saying, go file it in land records. It's not gonna be effective until you give us the filing fee, and we will file it for you. So.
Probably a
just
better plan.
Yeah,
As long as you have the staff for that.
no, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shannon, our planning tech,
Okay.
absolutely. She does that for special permits. She does all of that. So,
Excellent.
yeah. And then the other thing we are going to do is a slight change on the agendas. Okay. We're only going to put on the agenda applications that are ready for action. So you're not going to see a giant list
Yeah.
and think it's going to be a long meeting, but really we're only doing one.
That's awesome.
So what we do that's how we do it with planning and zoning. But with planning and zoning, as part of each agenda, we also give them a spreadsheet of the active applications. So that you'll know what we still have and what might be coming, and that's still under review. So you'll be aware of how many applications are sort of pending, but you're just not dealing with it this particular night.
But all digital, so there's no paper.
Oh, yeah, this will be in your agenda
Yeah,
packet.
just all
Right,
digital.
it'll,
Okay.
yeah. So you'll be able to see, where we're at and what the deadlines are for
Mhm.
it and that kind of thing.
And so we're talking about that, so it's relatively new where each application has then a message, I'll just call it, from staff saying this application will be reviewed at tonight's meeting.
Yes.
Or
Yes,
sometimes, I'm trying to just be careful with my words, sometimes it's a draft motion. And I'm not sure.
So-
that never used to be.
okay,
Yeah, that's
right.
true.
That came with this new agenda package
Yeah.
system that we have. So every agenda item has a memo that goes ahead of it that sort of lets the public and know what's going to happen for that agenda item. So usually for you all, you're going to review an application,
Right.
right? For planning and zoning, sometimes we put a lot more information in there, if it's a bond release or if it's some other type of action where they need to know when was the thing approved?
Yeah.
How much money are we releasing? We just put that all in that format. For you all, it is generally just, you're gonna review and act on a permit application.
Yeah. Sometimes we've had ones where I didn't think we were finished talking about it.
Mhm.
But thank you, Barbara.
And-
See that she's using, that's,
Okay,
these are the
okay,
words.
and-
that-
So go
So
ahead.
the
and-
draft motion's coming up.
Right.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yes,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember one in particular. It's like, wait a minute, we just did a site walk. We haven't really talked
Well, I know,
about this.
I know the one that I'm thinking
Yeah,
of,
what is
particular.
that?
It's that, it was the one in Fieldcrest. Obviously, I was
Yes,
remiss and I
right.
was not at that meeting. There
Yep.
were only 3 people at the meeting.
yes.
Again, I own that. That's my business. But, yeah,
that's the one with the
draft
shed in the
motion
back?
was to approve, but about.
Yes,
And those are drafts, right?
Yes.
And that's really what it is. So it's when you get those from us, it's like, okay, all the stuff that we required of it, you've got the location map on there, you've got the soil scientific, whatever, that's an indication that, all the technical stuff is dealt with.
okay.
It doesn't mean
That
necessarily
we have
that
to
you're
vote
going
on
to
it
do
that
it.
night.
No, you certainly do not.
Okay,
It's-
that's good to
you-
know.
That is good to know.
You
And
do
I
not.
guess I would, again, backing up, and I'm not supposed to look to the past anymore, but it used to be you were so sensitive and you would just know, okay, there's a little bit of not sure about this, and you would give us.
Too. And
Two.
that these guys know that.
Okay,
Yeah.
That they,
Okay,
and sometimes they may not send it, but they may have it in their back pocket.
okay.
Yeah.
All right, so this,
Yeah.
thank you for helping me with those, because I wasn't sure how to say what I'm trying to say.
And that's fine.
So, because we.
Yeah, when you get those little
Yeah.
draft motions,
Yes.
the email, you're like, does that
And I
mean
just,
that we're
well,
voting?
something's gone down.
Yes, so-
Yeah, where was I? Yeah.
So it's just there as like a ready, but you don't need to.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's some cases where we're gonna tell you, okay, you have to, we're at the end of the time
Yes.
period,
Absolutely.
65 days. you gotta make
Yes,
decisions
yes,
there
that's
now,
different.
Right? But we just want all the proper statutory language.
But when we get
They're ready for you.
in this
Yeah.
updated packet, we're gonna be getting that spreadsheet you said. Will that have those dates on there too? So we'll be
Yeah.
able to easily
So you'll
check.
know that, oh, we only. got
This is
30
one is a
days
higher
on that.
priority.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And that used to be, again, I sound like a broken record, but that used to be a huge issue because we had big projects come in. And so a lot of times, yeah, we'd be looking at Deb like, where are we on the
Yeah.
65 days? Sometimes we had a
Right.
public hearing and you lose track of all that stuff. So
Yeah.
I think that part will be truly helpful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, all right,
Okay, that's all.
that's
Okay.
it.
Right?
I just wanted to ask, if you knew what was happening with the property on River Road where they're putting in a swimming pool? Do you remember?
Oh, sure. I know the one.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it seems like they're still
They're still working.
trying on doing some, there's a lot of stuff
They're
piled
absolutely,
down.
right. And that was
Yeah.
shown on the plan, the stock.
It was, yeah. Yeah,
They've been going back and forth with the building official on the structural
yeah,
plans
seems-
for the retaining wall that's surrounding the pool. It's a complicated project.
Yeah.
Building permit
Yeah.
wise.
I thought it should have been done last summer.
That they were.
It's
planning on
really,
doing
they
that,
were
didn't.
trying to get it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Was just surprised to see
Yep.
that, okay.
Yeah, River Road is changing. Holy
Oh, my God,
Just like, whatever.
like the match.
Why'd you move here? Sorry,
Oh, yeah,
sorry.
yeah, I can
Yeah.
understand you grew up here, it must make you crazy.
Okay,
Okay, that's all I have.
thanks, Deb. Anybody else?
Nothing for me.
Entertain a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Did I?
There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. What about this? Are you have any, you have some community organizations